Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. It's your girl Orshire, aka Tomei, and today's subject matter is a little less happy-go-lucky than it usually is. Just kind of because I've been really thinking about where I want to go creatively and on this channel as a whole. First of all, I want to say I'm not giving up. Like, this is not me saying, like, throwing in the towel and saying I'm done, like I'm giving up. I want to do this. I want to do YouTube. I want to create content like that is what I want to do. I want to share my passions. I want to do this. So it isn't a case of like I don't want to do this or I'm giving up. It's just I'm trying to make sure that I show up properly for this channel. And I've been just like slowly trying to get rid of stuff and like get rid of old crafts and hobbies that are just draining me mentally and really putting more effort into things that actually fuel me and things I want to actually talk about. And it just kind of goes into my main topic of today, which is it sucks being a multi-creative polymath type person on social media. It just really sucks. And I don't know if I'm the only one who's like this or thinking like this, but I really hate being a multi-passionate person on social media as a whole because I really feel like there's a certain formula you have to employ to actually be successful. And I think a lot of people, when they do this creative thing and this social media thing, they want to be able to make this eventually some sort of livable income type deal where they can actually just do this full time and it's their whole career and it's their whole job and whatever, and they make their money from it. And that's great. And I think for a majority of people, who really go into this seriously can make that work because they know what they're doing. They have a subject matter, they know what they're doing. But for I think a good majority of us other people on the side who are polymaths, it's hard because what sides of you do you show and what sides of you don't show? You know what I'm saying? And this has been a problem I've grappled with for a long time, probably years, where it's literally just been, oh, I want to share this crafty side of me. I want to share this animation art side of me. I want to share the fine art side of me. Like, I want to talk about this cool project I'm working on and that cool project I'm working on. And I've just found that to be a very ineffective methodology for me as a creative because I have two conflicting things. On one hand, it's like I want to grow as a creator. I want to grow. I guess you can say I care about the numbers. I guess is like the best way I can say it. I care about the numbers. But on the other hand, it's like I don't want to care about the numbers and I just want to do what I want to do. But I know that I'm not going to show up the way that I feel like I should show up as a social media person. It's like, who do I listen to? What person do I listen to on my shoulders? Like, do I listen to the angel or do I listen to the devil who is telling me something different from the angel? And it's been a frustrating process because I started this channel initially doing animation content. That was kind of like the thing that I kind of built an initial audience on. And it's not that I hate animation or like I think it's trash. I still love animation. It's just I know like the way I want to show up for it is just not going to be the whole thing. Like, I don't think I can sit and talk about animation as a channel topic forever like some people are able to do. Like, that's their whole thing. I just don't see that being my whole thing. I see that being an aspect of my channel, but I don't see it as my whole thing. And so I haven't really figured out how I want to like, I don't know what's the best word, like to like take everything and really make it feel like a whole thing. Like I haven't figured out how to like take all these little aspects and make it make sense because I can do so many different things. Like, there's so many different things I want to do and try and be and explore. But it's like I feel like I have to say, I can't put that on the channel or I can't talk about this in public because it conflicts with everything else that I talk about on this channel. And the audience that I built. So that's been kind of the struggle I've had. And I think like what I've watched, like the advice I've watched on the internet has been pick a main project. And it's like, it's a smart bit of advice. Like, I'm not saying it's bad advice. But my problem with it is that, once again, as a multi-passionate person, what one project do you pick? Do you pick a knitting project and share that? Do you pick an animation project and share that? Do you pick, like, what do you pick, you know? And so I'm gonna keep interrogating this on my own time, but like it's kind of, it sucks being a multi-passionate person on social media. You just can't, there's just so much. Like you really have to kind of pick something. Like as much as people will say like, oh, you can do multiple things. It's like, yes, but what is the motive for you doing your social media? What are you trying to accomplish? Are you trying to make it a livable thing? Well, you might not be able to do it sharing a random knitting video here and a random animation another day. Like one's probably going to do better than the other. And then on top of that, you just confuse your audience. Like there's just too many cooks in the kitchen going on to like actually make anything cohesive. Or if you don't care about growing, which is great, you do whatever you want, but you might still have to be working that long 9 to 5 for way longer than you ever want to because you can't make the social media thing work. Like I've always gotten into a rut where it's like I have not been able to make this social media thing work. And again, it's not that I want to give up because I know showing up is part of the battle, but like building trust is the other part. And that's why there was this great podcast episode I listened to called The Creative Pep Talk. You should go watch it. It's really good. It's like a really good pep talk and it's a really good podcast. But when the moment he said like, you need to build trust with your audience, it clicked for me. Like that's probably my biggest issue is that I'm not building the trust. Like for some hard reason, I'm not building that trust. Somewhere along the road, it's not working. And so I don't want to get too far into a subject matter like animation, knowing that in my heart I'm not as super passionate about it in terms of like I can talk about this thing subject matter for hours. Like I can teach, I would like to teach people what I know because I did study this as a degree, so I do have some knowledge of it, but I can say I'm probably not the most hardcore animator. Like I never had a professional career in animation. I never have made a full complete short film. Like I feel very much an imposter trying to have an opinion in this industry that I spent so much time in because I don't feel like I've made enough of an impact to have an opinion. So it's just lost its win for me on that. But with that being said, again, this is not me giving up. It's just me kind of having like a little chat about this subject matter. And if anybody else is feeling this way, please let me know in the comments, because I'm probably not the only person, but I've had this very frustrating relationship with social media where it's like I'm just tired of doing social media in the way that I've done it before, where it's like, oh yeah, you can be a polymath. Like it sounds great on the outset, and maybe in personal life that is a great thing and nothing's wrong with that, but just as a social media person and trying to be a creator online, it's really difficult. Like I don't see how it's easy to be a polymath online. Like I feel like to be successful, you have to pick something, unless you're just the face of the brand and people just want to watch you. And that's hard to do too, because you got to get people to care about you. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching this short little video on my kind of little rant on being a polymath, I guess you say, or a multifaceted creator on YouTube. I don't know what to do with myself sometimes when this happens, where it's like I have all these ideas, but there's no way I can execute on all of them. Like I have to pick something, and I don't know what I'm gonna pick. So stay tuned. I'm definitely gonna keep being consistent, so I'm not gonna give up on this. This is not a give up, but anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.